Hey everyone, Big Mike here from Chargeback Forward, and on this episode I'm going to be taking a closer look at reproduction cartridges, and in particular reproductions made by a company called TimeWalk Games. Now, a couple little disclaimers before this video gets underway. Number one is, myself and Chargeback Forward are not associated with TimeWalk Games, nor is this a commercial by any stretch of the imagination for TimeWalk Games. Basically, people have asked me in the past when I posted some pictures of some of them I bought, they asked me if I thought it was worth it, the money. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a video where I show people what they get for their money. That way you guys can make up your own mind if you feel it's worth the investment. And I do realize and fully understand there is going to be a rather large chunk of viewers probably watching this video and just saying, why would you buy reproduction cartridges when you can just play it for free on an emulator? And you know what? Great, no problem, more power to you. I am not going to be standing on a soapbox during this video wagging my finger saying, no, you're wrong, you're wrong. That's not what this video is about at all. If you want to play these for free on an emulator, hey, that's your decision, you go right ahead, no worries. I'm just basically going to be showing you the alternative. Alright, to start off, the three games I bought were Clock Tower, Terranigma, and Secret of Mana 2. Now, all three of these games were never released over in North America. Terranigma was released in the PAL regions and was translated. Now, what they've done here is these are all the translated ROMs. So these are fully in English, and they have been basically put onto an actual Super Nintendo cartridge so you can play them on your Super Nintendo. And I can speak from experience, they work just fine on clone Super Nintendo systems as well. So now, the first thing you'll notice when you get them is the box. Now, they have actually done a wonderful job here on the boxes to make them look like official Super Nintendo boxes, and the print is actually very, very nice, and I love the artwork. Especially here's Clock Tower, like this wonderful art they use for the front of there, and Secret of Mana 2 again, and Terranigma. So at quick glance there, they actually look like, you know, Super Nintendo games that you would have bought in the stores, and the print job is very high quality, very, very nice. The cardboard is actually very strong, actually quite a bit stronger than the cardboard that came with actual Super Nintendo games. This is actually a stronger grade of cardboard. So that, for, you know, guys like me, collectors, you know, we just eat this stuff up. You know, these are wonderful. So then onto the cartridges themselves. So now they are fully labeled, and the cartridges themselves have actually been painted a different color of gray. So they stand out a bit more, so they don't, you can tell they're not like, you know, the actual Super Nintendo cartridges. But the print job on the labels are excellent, and again, like, I know there's probably people screaming at the screen, I can print those myself and put them on my own cartridge. Great! You know, no problem. I can't! I have no idea how to do it! So I appreciate the effort here. And the games all have fresh batteries installed, so you can save them, and, you know, I've played all three of these and they work 100%. They work great. So other than the boxes and the cartridges, they also fill the box with a whole bunch of stuff you'd get if you bought the game, like if the game was actually released in North America. They've gone all out. So first we have like Clock Tower here with the you know, full color instruction booklet. You know, very, very well done, very creative. I wish, you know, I was smart enough to be able to do this on my own, but I'm clearly not. Here is the Secret of Mana 2 book, which is, you can tell here how bloody thick that is. Doesn't bring back memories of old Squaresoft RPGs. But again, just like, you know, they really do a good job. Everything is nicely explained, and, you know, I didn't realize, like most games, or gamers for that matter, we just play the game without reading the instructions first. Well, yeah, Secret of Mana 2, you might want to flip through it a bit, as I got some sections in the game like, what do I do? How do I do it? And like, oh, yeah, maybe it'd help if I read what the freaking buttons do, right? So, very, very nice there. It's, again, just like the box, it's very high quality, very glossy, nice quality paper they use. And here's Terranigma as well, which actually I haven't played. Well, I popped it in, of course, but I haven't played through yet. This is actually next on my list to go through. I'm very, very jealous when I see people playing this, so finally get to try it out myself. So again, oh, actually, yeah, see if they show off that. Nice artwork. So, get the very nice box, get the very nice cartridges, get the instruction booklets. They do one other thing too. A thing that gamers like me especially, who grew up just, you know, spending every penny they made on, well, actually I still do spend every penny I make on video games, but, you know, back then it was harder to make money, so I was spending them on Super Nintendo games. And the one thing I really miss about games these days is that they don't come with a map anymore. Like now it's like, actually some games nowadays don't even come with instructions. It's just a piece of paper that says, hey, go to our website if you want to learn how to play the game. So they've gone all out. And here is for Secret of Mana 2. They give you a nice fold-out map, just like you used to get back in the mid-90s. Oh, memories, memories, memories. Here's the one for Terranigma. Again, and it goes without saying, again, very nice high quality paper, really nice print job. You know, better than I can do with the printer I have, I'll tell you that much. Clock Tower as well, map here, and actually Clock Tower doubles also as a map and as a poster as well. And that's actually the original Japanese art that they used for the Super Famicom version. And a nice little bonus here, Secret of Mana 2 comes with a poster with some official Squaresoft artwork. So there you go, there's a closer look at the TimeWalk Games reproductions. They have quite a few on their site. They basically specialize in games that were never released in North America and that were translated into English. So the key is here is, yes, are they expensive? Oh yeah, they're actually very expensive. Do I personally feel like I get my money's worth out of these? I actually do. I personally do believe now, I'm not saying roll out and buy them, I would never say that to anyone. I'm saying now, you've gotten a closer look, now maybe you have a bit better idea if this is something you're be into. But you know me guys, you see my room tour, you know I'm a giant hardcore collector, and for me, I just love having physical media, and just to have games that, you know, I'm so jealous when games don't get released over here in North America, and it happens, it's funny, we don't think it happens that often anymore, but it does. There's still a ton of games that stay in Japan, never come over here, but in the early 90s, it was more painful because it was harder to get. There was no eBay or, you know, there was no private sellers. It was just, you have to go to an import store who would just charge you whatever they wanted because they're importing them, so they could. So to finally play some games that, like, I saw in like EGM or GamePro magazine back in the early 90s that I, you know, living in Canada, thought, oh, I'm gonna be able to play this one day, right? Like, how could they not release Secret of Mana 2? How could they not? And they didn't, but now, kind of feel like I own it the way I could have owned it back in the mid-90s if it was actually released this way. So there you go, guys. Hope this was insightful. Again, you know, there's many ways to play games that were never officially released, and like I said, as you can prove, I didn't badmouth anyone during this entire video. So if you have any more questions about these, feel free to send me a message or ask in the comment section below. I do personally intend on buying a few more throughout the year. They have like some Dragon Warriors and a few others that I really want to get. So, and Bahamut Lagoon is out there now. So I'll be picking those up as well. And you know what? Maybe when those come, maybe we'll do another video. All right, take care, guys. All right, closer. Woo. Okay, you know what? Maybe when those come, maybe we'll do another video. Anyway, take care. Woo, screwed it up just at the end. Thank God for editing.